All right, so we got a little change of pace as I'm traveling a little bit this week. So we are broadcasting live from downtown Long Beach, California. So I just did some warm up sets. Uh, we're gonna hit back here. I wanted to jump on some of the cable, like the pull downs and stuff like that, or the low row machine, which they do have here, and they don't have at the normal gym that I go to back home. Uh, but it's pretty friggin' crowded downstairs. So there's a few pieces of back equipment up here that I think should be able to suffice to get a decent back workout in. So we're just gonna do them, and I'm gonna do a feeler set here real quick. Just make sure I haven't done this particular machine in a while. Yeah, that should be good. Uh, Not quite the whole stack, but we're about 3 plates shy of the stack. So let's just start cranking it out. 'Cause it's like freaking 10 o'clock at night. I want to go home. I want to get back to my room, uh, eat, and go to bed. Now, two things here. I am working on uh, not enough water today. I'm trying to play catch up right now. I've only drank like probably like 3/4 of a gallon of water the entire day. It's 10 o'clock at night. Uh, I also did not take my pre workout because it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm not going to be able to sleep, right? I have meetings in the morning. So we're just going to make the best of the workout today. So, you know what? We got to do the stack. Huh. Uh, oh, shit. Oh, God. Whew. I don't know how I feel about this angle, but let's give it a shot. All right, so I went slightly lighter on the weight. See how it feels. Just by 2 plates. Yeah. Holy moly. I mean, those were two fairly decent opening sets. I really wasn't like, I'm not wowed by them, but I mean, I could definitely feel the back getting pumped up a little bit. So that's really all that matters. Just gonna do one more here. Uh, and I think I'm gonna move over to that, whatever you call it, where you kind of pull down, almost like a lat pull down hammer strength thingy. Make this a drop set. No way. Oh god. Uh, this is this is not heavyweight by any means, but I think it feels just good enough to where I can get a really good squeeze. We're gonna do these single arms. So I think so. The left arm is way stronger than the right arm, and it's not even so much that it's stronger. It's just that I'm at the perfect way. Like I think any more weight than this on the right arm is going to really start irritating the bicep tendonitis. I don't want to do that. So I'd rather just keep it the weight as it is. Uh, that's all I got to say. So technically, I could have gone for more reps, but I want to keep it even. I think I am going to do it double handed next time, though. All right. So just like the last one, I'm going to stay with the same weight. I'm just going to do them with two arms instead of one arm. Uh, One arm always feels better, but I just want to try it with two arms because sometimes it just hits right, you know. So why not? Uh, so I didn't realize until I started editing these videos how many times I say the word "so" in a friggin' workout. Like every set, I'm like, "So I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna do that." I think I'm gonna try to slow down on the "so" word. All right. So anyway, that being said, there we go. If you use wrist straps, right? Sometimes trying to put them on, on certain, like especially if it's a rubber grip and trying to wrap it around, especially single handed, it can be really tough and challenging sometimes. What I do is I take it, it's a little trick here. I don't know. You may already know this. I just kind of fold the strap, tuck it in, right? So that it's kind of like this. So this way I can wrap it around and with one hand, I can just kind of grip it in, really lock it in really tight. So just thought I'd share that. Anyway, just crank out a set of rows here. Oh, that's a good song. We don't have the whole stack here, but it's about 2 or 3 plates shy of the stack. The stack was just a little bit too much. Okay. So I think we're gonna keep the same weight here and just do one more set. But I am gonna do it double arm. Matter of fact, let me move the camera back a little bit here. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Trying to keep the camera out, the tripod out of people's way. It's not uncommon for me to get completely shut down with the tripod in a Planet Fitness. So, all right, let's just do this. Drop it. Oh, shit. So I think we're 7 sets in. I think this is pretty much going to be the finisher for the most part. Uh, I am not going super heavy on this. It's like maybe like 70% of the stack, 65, 70%. Here, I want to be mindful of the bicep, but I also want to just come down and get some really good controlled squeezing sets because when I do these light and I come back and I really squeeze, I just feel the whole entire back and lats just being like charged up. I think only one set here, possibly two, but what I'd like to do is check out downstairs and see if some of them cables are free, and just end with some pullovers. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna drop it a little. Feel the bicep getting weird. I have a killer song going. They came on right before that last set. I don't even know the name of it because my playlist was over. It just started picking up like similar songs to my gym list. I'll have to go and check it out. Check the name of it after I shut the camera down. But I am going to do one more here for sure because it really felt good. Uh, and I did want to do close grip pull downs today, but it just wasn't an option here. Planet Fitness is getting really busy, Southern California. We got the drop set pit in. We have it set at one 150 or 160. I don't have my glass, can't see. 160. Drop pin will come out, and we'll just crank the rest out. Fucking bicep. Oh, fuck. It's kind of dark in here, but so that was not one of my most memorable or ideal back workouts. I mean, I don't think there was much wrong with the workout itself. I think the movements that I hit for what was available got the job done. I had some distractions in there though. As soon as like right after my first working set, I guess I was grunting too loud, right? So as soon as I shut the camera off, there was one of the workers was right there. He's like, "Oh man, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" I knew what he meant. I knew exactly what he was referring to. Like he's asking, that was the nice way of saying, "Can you not grunt like that?" This is the last of this freaking post workout. I have a 2.5 pound bag coming via Amazon. Actually, it's at home now, but I'm not home. But anyway, back to the gym. So I was like, and I just came out and I was like, I'm sorry, man. I had the headphones in, man, and realized how loud I was. He's like, oh no, it's okay. So then I think I still grunted more throughout it. And then when I was over by the rowing machine, somebody came up to me and they're like, "Are you recording me?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, just recording me." They're like, "Oh, it looks like your camera's pointed on me." I'm like, "No, it's the back of the back of the phone is pointed towards you, but I'm recording on the front." They were actually pretty cool about it. So I don't know why they thought I was recording them, but anyway, then they were the one guy that was giving me that was nicely commenting about my grunting. Asked me to be careful where I have the tripod, which I was pretty careful, man. Like in Planet Fitness, I try to really keep it tight to the machine, or I have a magnet that goes on the back of the phone. So I'll just like use the magnet instead of the tripod because it just looks a lot less conspicuous. Sometimes tripods just bug people out. Like they think you're recording them. I don't know why. But anyway, back to the workout itself. Look, I was really looking forward to tonight doing the seated rowing machine because I think that hits the like the middle, the inner, what do they call that, rhomboids or whatever the hell they're called, um, you know, and so I didn't get a chance to do that, but it's okay. I think between the movements that we did do, the first rowing, getting a really good squeeze in the back, and then the second uh, hammer strength pull down, that felt pretty good, and then yeah, single arm rows. Those you can't go wrong with those, right? I mean, it's just a great workout for the back. And then finishing it off, though, I think one thing that's gonna, if anything's gonna get me sore tomorrow, it's probably that machine lat pull down. Um, and I actually have been taking a particular liking to that machine. My gym has that I go to up north, not Northern Cal, but Southern Cal, but north of here. Um, I like the fact that when you're grabbing it, it kind of comes out a little bit as you're coming down and then back in. So it's kind of like it's almost like a triangular movement. For some reason, it just enables me to really squeeze, and I feel it like all down the lat, all the way down to the base of the lat. So I think if anything's going to get me sore, it's probably going to be those, because I did a handful of really good squeezing reps on the 2 or 3 sets that I did there. But overall, not a bad workout. It's friggin' like it's going to be midnight by the time I get home and put this friggin' video together. But it's a commitment I made, so I'm going to put the video together and throw it up. And I had a couple people asking about the physique check. I promise it's coming. It's probably coming this week. I mean, we're nearing the end. Like I'm honestly tempted to just wait till like the last day of the cut and just freaking rip the shirt off. I'll have to go to the gym like around midnight. Maybe I'll try to do that like on a Friday night at midnight because there's nobody there, or a Sunday night at midnight, or a Sunday night anytime after 9 o'clock. There's nobody at the gym that I go to. So I can freely rip the shirt off and just have semi-decent lighting, drop the exposure a little bit, and just see what we're looking at. But I am happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy with what I see in the mirror. Um, am I show ready diced? Not even freaking close, man. Am I a hell of a lot leaner than I was, 6 weeks ago? Night and day. And you'll see that when I do a physique check. But I got to be honest. Like, I've worked so hard on this cut. Like, I mean, such a small amount of cheating, and those cheat meals that I had. There was two in particular that I remember. One was well under the. I was still in my calorie deficit for the day, and one I went over by like 600 calories, I think. Which, come on, man, it's not the end of the world, right? But besides those two meals, I have been eating very strict to the diet, 2,100 calories or less. I've been throwing the cardio in there, just about every single day. For 47, you know what? Look, man, for a recovering heroin addict who's 47 years old, right? 12 years clean and sober, I think I'm doing pretty good, right? I mean, am I ready to jump on the stage and compete with some pros? Fuck no, man. Not even close. Is a show in the future? Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to think maybe, but that's a different goal for a different time. And there's a lot more muscle to put on before I feel comfortable doing that. But yeah, I mean, what I see in the mirror, I still have that little bit of lower belly fat. It's definitely going away, 100% going away. But as I'm shrinking down, stripping the fat off, and I can see a little bit more definition and more veins, vascularity. I can definitely pinpoint areas that really need improvement too. So abs is definitely one of them. The stomach is flat, but I really need those meaty abs to like really poke through the skin of the stomach. And I don't really have, let's just say they need work, right? Delts, they need work, right? Front, side, rear, they just need work. They have to come up. I have to really work hard at building the delts and just getting them bigger, because when you have bigger delts, dude, it pulls the whole upper body together. It just really does. But we'll get into that soon. The physique check is coming. It's coming to a theater near you soon. Hope you guys like the workout. Sorry for the super late post. This thing ain't going up till about midnight, I'm sure. But if you didn't get to the gym today, man, there's still 2 hours left if you're on the West Coast, so you better get your ass to the gym. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for shoulders. Oh, and we have a guest appearance tomorrow for shoulders. A friend of mine who is, I think, Mr. LA, back in like the early 2000s. He's actually going to be doing a training session with me tomorrow. He's not working out with me, but he's going to do shoulders with me and just give me some pointers on how to really, focus on the delts and get them bigger. So he's actually one of my best friends. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So tomorrow's video should be kind of cool, man. You get to see, hopefully I'm going to learn some stuff and then relay that to you guys and learn some stuff. So have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.